Lately, Song Joong-ki has been in the spotlight for a few things, like the controversy around his comments on fatherhood, the fact that he left South Korea, and his speculated auditions for BBC in the UK. Fortunately, he's addressed everything one by one, so let's talk about it. With Song Joong-ki's upcoming movie Hopeless being scheduled for release on October 11, he's done rounds of interviews to promote the movie. In addition to talking about the project, Joong-ki has also been asked about his personal life, the shocking news of his marriage to former British actress Katie Louise Saunders, and the even more shocking news of his wife's pregnancy had been a main topic for netizens and fans alike when it first happened. Joong-ki has been mostly private about his married life and his family, but he spoke up in order to protect his wife this time. In a recent interview with 10 Asia, Joong-ki shared that his wife, who had attended Cannes and the Berlin Film Festival during her acting career, encouraged him to go to Cannes. Joong-ki also mentioned that becoming a father made him reflect on his life and aspire to be a better person, which was nice to hear. But even though his experience with being a husband and a father has been pleasant, it still wasn't an easy ride. Joong-ki expressed that he's faced some difficulties ever since his marriage was confirmed. The center of these problems seemed to be the unfounded rumors about him and his wife, which were then spread by the media without confirming whether they were true or not. The worst part of it all is that many media outlets wrote excessively about his wife, making up lies and stories that were untrue. Joong-ki opened up about the experience, saying, "I was hurt a lot when I saw someone writing a made-up novel about a woman and not taking responsibility. If I felt that way, my wife must have felt even more hurt." But thankfully, despite everything that the two dealt with, he acknowledged that this experience had taught him valuable lessons from his wife's positive outlook on life. It's heartwarming to hear just how much positive influence Katie Sanders has on his life and how much he's growing as a person because of it. Joong-ki also talked about being a parent and how much joy it brings him. He mentioned that he and Katie take turns caring for their baby. Their teamwork as parents has made him really proud of the way they're handling these new changes in both of their lives. He went on to emphasize the importance of being a good father and setting a positive example for his child, and made sure to thank his wife for her constant support. According to him, his wife has softened him up and made him realize he was immature in the past. It's nice to see that despite all the rumors and problems they've been facing as a celebrity couple, their focus has been on being the best parents they could be for their child and being the best partners for each other. One major thing that Joong-ki addressed were the shocking rumors that said that he'd been auditioning for the BBC. The rumors surfaced back in December, with Joong-ki being accused of using Katie Sanders Louise's connections to land himself a role in a BBC show. The rumors were then forgotten about since so many things happened in the industry, but Joong-ki decided to address them, and the answer was surprising. He confirmed that the rumors that he auditioned weren't just rumors, but the truth. Joong-ki said that he'd been auditioning for Western TV shows continuously. He also said that he's been getting his wife's help since she had a lot of friends in the industry who work overseas, and these friends introduced Joong-ki to auditions. However, it hasn't been going all that well for him. He confessed, "I'd like to try any role, big or small, as long as it's interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't pass any of the auditions I've attended so far." However, this revelation has left more questions unanswered, since Joong-ki has already moved to another country and admitted to be trying out for shows internationally. Does this mean that he's ready to leave the K-drama industry forever? He's still taking part in Korean projects, sure, but what happens when he starts booking auditions internationally? Will he completely move on to another industry and only do passion projects in Korea? That's yet to be seen, but one thing's for sure. We hope not. Of course, it's important that he wants to diversify his portfolio with more serious work and grow his popularity overseas, but he's also one of the best and most versatile actors in the industry, and we'd hate to see him gone. Moving on from that, he also addressed his comments that got him backlash back in June. During an interview on the YouTube channel Alien Mandarin, the interviewer was curious on how Joong-ki was able to find a balance between his work and his family life. He responded to this by saying, "Being a father and having a baby and a marriage with a woman in this business, sometimes it looks like I'm losing my job more and more." The public, and especially international fans, found his comments really insensitive. Many women in South Korea face workplace discrimination after getting married or giving birth, but men often get promotions. Not to mention that after announcing that he was married and that his partner was pregnant, he got booked for jobs and roles, while female actresses often don't get roles in such situations or completely leave their jobs to shift their focuses into their families. So it's understandable why his comments rubbed everyone the wrong way and why everyone was asking for an apology. Apparently, Joong-ki is very well aware that people were greatly offended by his comments. According to him, he saw the news about the backlash he was getting after his friends texted him to let him know. He realized that besides the language barrier, his remarks might have upset and offended certain people. Joong-ki also said that he needed to be more careful with his language in the future to avoid issues like this, as he may not have expressed himself well in this particular instance. As per the couple's experience living in Rome, Joong shared some anecdotes about their lives there. Back in September, it was announced that Joong had been residing in Rome, his wife's hometown, since the birth of their child. This happened due to Joong's request to bring his wife to Italy before she gave birth so that Katie Louise Saunders could be near her parents. Their life in Italy seems to be good. Based on some candids the paparazzi took of the two back in April, they look happy as ever together, smiling and posing for the camera. Even Joong posted some pictures on his Instagram from his life in Rome, and it looks like some of these photos were taken in his Italian home. While we have no idea how much the house has cost, the images show a lavish and vintage-looking house with large bathrooms and a breathtaking view. That's not all, though. During his wife's pregnancy in Italy, Joong frequently went with her to high-end shopping areas. According to netizens who happened to stumble upon the couple in Italy, Joong and Katie Louise Saunders were frequently spotted at luxury stores in Rome. It appears that Joong has been expanding his investments internationally since moving to Rome. Despite the common belief that his marriage sparked his global interests, Joong clarified that he's been pursuing international opportunities for many years, and his move to Rome only solidified that. He also said that his wife is very friendly to others, even going as far as to greet Korean tourists in Rome when they see them. We have no idea whether he's planning on moving back to South Korea after some time, but the impression we get is that he's very dedicated to his family and he'll probably do whatever is best for his wife and kid. Let's talk about Hopeless and Joong's future plans for his projects. In an interview with WikiTree, Joong discussed his decision to star in Hopeless and how his casting came to be. He explained that he was drawn to the project because it offered a unique opportunity he hadn't tried before. Joong revealed that he had a desire to work on a similar movie previously, but couldn't. So when he read the Hopeless script, he reached out to express his interest to take part in the movie. This decision came at a time when he was receiving many offers following industry success formulas, which left him feeling frustrated, but Hopeless provided a refreshing change. The thing that raised a lot of curiosity is that Joong joined the project voluntarily without receiving any payment, which is rare for an actor of his caliber. However, there was a potential obstacle. His management CEO might not approve, considering that this project wasn't a major one. Coupled with the fact that he wouldn't be receiving payment, he had his reservations as he doubted that the CEO would give it the green light. However, Song Joong-ki then revealed that the CEO surprisingly read the script and saw the potential and approved. He also shared that people have been reaching out to him asking him to appear in their projects without pay. He jokingly told the journalist to include the fact that he would be charging a lot for his appearances in the interview. The film also got great receptions internationally as it was screened at the Cannes Film Festival. Joong-ki's upcoming project is a film titled My Name is Lo-ki-won, which is produced by Netflix. It explores the story of a North Korean defector seeking refugee status in Belgium, and Joong-ki has high hopes for it as he believes that it will pique the interest of a global audience. He also mentioned that he would love to do horror projects in the future, so we have something to look forward to. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.